Hey, what's up, guys? It's Brennan here with Ballast on Flipping, and this is the Glidr Co. V2. It's in Aztec Gold, and I've had this thing for a year and 2 months. This was the first one I got on this channel, and basically I did an update for it 5 months ago, but this is now the update again. And you know, it holds up, and I do flip it on the off time and the times you don't see it, but yeah, I mean, it still looks beautiful and shimmers in the sun. Shing. But yeah, oops. And I guess in the biggest difference you can tell with something that costs more, anything that pretty much costs more than like $70 in the ballast song world is not going to fall apart so easily over time. These things are going to last you years versus months for anything that's under $70. Pretty much something that's going to last you months and not really years. With probably an exception of very few, but I'm mainly directing it at, you know, Amazon trainers. But yeah. And another thing is today, I don't know if you noticed, but I went from 25 frames per second, and I think I'm gonna stick with 30. I actually like 30 frames per second. I was watching tons of different videos with flipping and 30, and I'm actually okay with 30. 60 looks terrible to me because there's no kind of like no action effect. It's not as immersive. Yes, it's more smooth, but it's not something that complements flipping. It makes it look beyond realistic and kind of offers a very, because I think we as humans see at probably like 45 frames per second. So just making it slightly choppy kind of looks more actiony, because they used to film action films at like 24 frames. Like when someone threw a punch, if you threw a punch versus you know, 60 frame throwing a punch, it's not going to look as intimidating or as actiony, or yeah. But anyway, I think 30 frames, after doing some light research of watching videos, I think 30 frames looks pretty good. It's a little more smoother. It's not as choppy, but it also, I don't know, just looks good to me. But I definitely do not like 60 frames. Ew, yuck, 60 frames. I'm not saying 60 frames is bad. I think 60 frame works in, you know, gaming and reality TV shows, but you know, not for something that involves action like sports and ballast on flipping. But yeah. Anyway, that's my that's my update on the Glidr Co. and like slight little rant on frames per second in filming. But yeah, anyway, anyway, that's the Glidr Co. So yeet.